Hello everyone, it's Labs, and this is Ignimatica 2 Skyblock. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. I'm having a pretty sweet one myself. We're going back to some pretty cool pack here. Just gotta get her done, man. In between episodes, I did a lot of stuff, so we'll try to cover it really quickly. First off, I want to go over our power here. It kind of settled out. It's stabilized. It's stabilized at about, you can see there, it's fluctuating between 2.98 and 2.99 million RF a tick. So almost double what I expected, which is absolutely amazing and fantastic and wonderful and all that jazz. Yeah, we got tons of power. Tons of power. It's working really good. I had to turn this thing off. This thing just makes too much noise. It is filled, though, so if I ever need to turn it on again, I can. I think there's a way to kind of make it shoot only a set amount, but it doesn't really tell you much information about this block. Probably have to go check out the wiki, because if I ever shoot this thing, I'd actually like to move it, to be honest. But I don't know if it holds the power if it moves it, which is... I want to keep it around, because if this thing ever turns off for any reason, I'm going to need to turn it back on. But I don't want to block the front of it like that. This seemed like a good idea at the time. I did add some more ultimate gas tanks. So this thing's running. It's running totally stable. I never have to touch it. The only thing is, at nighttime, it was draining about 1 3/4 of a tank of tritium. So I added a couple more as a buffer. Especially when I get into Astral and I try keeping it at night or something. There's a chance that I may, you know, mess that up, right? So I figured to have the buffer there would probably be a good idea. And, yeah, it's working fine, man. We got tons of RF, and that is sweet. Let's actually get this off for a second. Walking downstairs with this air charm is a little annoying because you kind of just keep walking straight, right? It just automatically thinks you want to fly, and that's not what I want to do because I go way slower, man. Anyway, let's head over here, kind of show you what else I did, because I did a little bit more stuff here. Where's that calcium setup? I think it's over here, actually. I kind of did a full setup for the calcium, totally clean. So down here, we have a cube. Can't really see much. I have a chest here, an ender chest, feeding sulfur and crushed fluorite. I just manually put that in there whenever I want calcium. I was going to automate it, but I don't even know the ratio of how much sulfur the fluorite it is to make one. So I figured just kind of do it in loads, right? But I did the entire thing with XNet. So before it was a giant mess. People were saying, use the channels on the ender... was it the ender conduits? Really don't want to bother with that. I really was just trying to figure it out, right? I just wanted to know exactly how it worked. I didn't want to go through a setup I was planning on keeping. I was planning on kind of doing this a more automated way, and I did. I switched it over to XNet here. I just knew it would have taken too long for me to figure this all out in video. It probably would have been an entire video just sitting here in front of XNet going, we need an extract here, an insert there, and it would have been kind of boring content, I think. But I only had to filter a couple places, so I only had to filter here, and I think, so that is the insert of the fluorite and the sulfur, because they're both coming from the same chest, so I had to filter that. The rest of them all liquid channels, so everything's kind of, so this would be our dioxide, this one would be our trioxide, this one's probably sulfuric, then, yeah, you know what I mean? It's just moving the fluids around per channel, kind of keeping everything organized. There was only one I had to filter, it was this one. And that's because this is the only channel that had 2 inserts. So the 2 inserts, I have to make sure the fluids knew exactly where to go. And one is actually getting voided off. That's a sulfuric, I think it is the byproduct, right? Can't even remember here. I don't know. Also, the oxygen is actually a little slow. So I had to turn off all my gas burning generators. Because this literally burned through every bit of my liquid oxygen. Because you can see there, it's only coming in at about 50 a tick. And that's kind of the max speed, man. But anyway, this thing's working perfectly now. That's basically what I'm trying to say. And, yeah, it's pretty sweet. So if you want to do it that way, pretty good way to do it, is all I'm going to say. I'm not going to go through the whole process, because it's really pretty basic when you get down to it. Just inserts and extracts and a couple filters. I think everything's good there. I did set up another cube. And we have one more in the system we're going to use in a couple minutes here. But this one here is pretty much just a whole lot of cloches. So let's actually go inside. It's actually laggy to look at the kind of pump-up screen of it there. But inside, it's not bad at all. I just have a few things in here now. I do need to add some more of the, I guess, regular stuff. I'm going to need nether wart for sure. And I don't know what else. I'll kind of figure that out at a time. But most of this is going to be for mystical agriculture. It's probably going to have up to 3 levels. It probably won't need the 3rd level. I'll definitely have a full 2nd level. We'll kind of see. Maybe the 2nd level might be enough. Actually, the 2nd level is almost definitely enough. Now that I look around here, I think it's 28 per level. I just have drawers here. Kind of got everything going into drawers. So right there. So when the time comes that I want to pull stuff out, I just pull everything through the drawers and kind of filter it that way. kind of do that on 2 different sides there so I can manage all the items. This chest here is going to be for bone meal to come into the system, because I do have conduits down here to feed them all with bone meal. I just haven't looked it up yet. I just have to put some auto crafting on my bones that we're getting from the mob farm, and this place will be good to go. So this is kind of what I'm working towards. I'm working towards getting a whole bunch of the mystical agriculture seeds. That's kind of what our goal today is. The way we're going to do that, let's kind of go over that real quick. Let's go to, I guess we need, what do we need? We're going to go for, we were going to make a wither farm. So we're going to start killing withers automatically. To do that, why we're doing that, I guess, first off is nether stars, because, well, they're nice and they're nice to have. The secondary is this, though. They actually drop some premium essence. Cool thing about this is it skips this process where you would usually need an infusion crystal. So it'll actually drop the Superium. With that Superium, we can actually downcraft it to the lower levels without having to use an infusion crystal like you normally would, which has limited uses. I think the basic one has 25 uses, so every 25 you have to make it. It's kind of a pain to do it that way because it gets really expensive really quick, and you have to make a whole lot of those crystals. So if you go to recipe on this, let's go to this thing. This would be the normal one. To even make one of these, you have to get Elementium, so you have to go to the Gaia portal. So that's one whole step. You also have to go through all your empowering. You have to empower everything that can be done with actually additions, and then you have to finally craft that, then run it through an energetic infuser until it's fully charged with 10 million RF, and you get 1 crystal that's worth 25 uses. So we're going to bypass a big giant part of that is basically what I'm trying to say. So let's kind of look at that. What we're going to need here is one of the main things going to be a wither builder. We're going to make this thing. So we are going to have to kill 1 wither before we can do this. We're going to need some soul sand, some wither skulls, a machine case, and some plastic. The only main thing, I guess, is the actual nether stars. The only thing that's a problem there. I'm trying to think of a couple things we need here. We're going to need transfer nodes, so let's go ahead and make a set of those. We're also going to need some of these transfer filters, I suppose. Let's actually make one of them. Then grab the actual filters. I want these because they're going to make it so we can only make it so a chest only holds 1 stack of any given item, and it's going to kind of make it so we don't have to worry about the ender chests that are going to be piping items in, which are going to be these ender chests. Won't get backed up at all. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves some ink sacks, I guess, just to set some channels. We're also going to need a mob crusher, which we might be able to make right away without kind of waiting here. Not there. Mob crusher. Right there. Grab one of them. Guess we just need some books. We've got to have a couple books here. I need to automate leather. I forgot to do that. Super easy. I think it's just manufactured rotten flesh, right? So not a big deal, but something I need to do. Mob crusher is done. And the ender chest should be done. Gotta have that. Sweet. And I think we just need some pipe, and then we can kind of go set this up. I think I have conduit on me. I just want to make sure here. And I have a compact machine already. And yeah, let's go. We need to actually head over to the mob farm for a sec. And I should show you over there anyway, because I did make a couple changes. And it is pretty sweet here. Let's do that there. Well, it's not really sweet. It's just way more organized. I kept having wither skeletons getting out. They were the only mob that was getting out too. It was a little odd. But I changed it. Now they don't seem to be getting out at all. Every once in a while I'd come over here, and one of them would whack me in the face a few times. But over here, yeah. So it's just set up there, same as before, except for it's stone. I moved the drawers forward, because before I had the drawers going around this. But it makes it so I can kind of pipe the items out automatically from the mob farm that I actually want to keep. I'm not pulling them all, because there's some I don't really need. Like dimlets, do I need those in the system right away? Not realistically. Same as the skull, stuff like that. So yeah, just a way to kind of be able to pipe our items around pretty cleanly. Let's go into here. Let's grab a couple item conduit, because I'm going to have to move this one. The skull's right there, right? Do that. Let's do that. Let's disable these connections, because we don't need it. And we just need to have a way to pipe these these wither skeleton skulls into a chest, so we can do it in a compact machine, right? So I'm just going to make a new channel, I guess, on all these chests. There we go. Sweet, because we're going to have items coming from 2 different locations, because we're going to have to pipe in soul sand as well. And use those filters here, which you'll see in a second. There we go. Okay. For a second, I thought the collector actually grabbed the ball. Then I remembered I'm not using a collector anymore. Wait, we'll just take that ender chest, throw that up there. Grab this transfer node. We'll need a transfer filter. Grab that. And we also need at least 1 skull here. So let's grab you. Just get this done. So we're just going to put down the actual transfer node. We're going to put down a pipe. I suppose. Skull should start going in there, but there's going to be... If I don't do something right now, the whole chest is going to fill up with them, right? So what we're going to do is this filter, and to set it to a single stack, what that's basically going to do is going to let that fill up to a stack, and it won't fill up any more slots. It's only going to let one single stack into this chest, which makes these filters very useful. I actually really like them. I want to kind of show it really quick, so let's do that. Let's put a half a stack in, I guess. There we go, pull one out. You'll see there, no more will come in. And that's kind of what I'm going for there, because it's going to make it so, yeah, I can control it. I don't have to worry about all the slots being filled up with one item, and kind of making it so we can't pipe in more items. So if I'm kind of doing this automatic, as I plan to at first, later on I'm going to switch it over to be able to just auto-craft nether stars on demand. But for right now, it's going to be automatic, just so we can build up a good amount of stuff. It could end up full of soul sand or full of skulls, and it'll stop working. I would have to come filter it, so that's why I'm doing it like that. Next thing we're going to have to do is grab the soul sand, which is in one of these cubes, and I can't remember which one. It is that one right there. Let's head inside. And you can see I'm slowly moving things around, so I'm pumping everything out of the cube straight into an interface there. I did add a few more furnaces here as well, because it was actually getting backed up. But I think the soul sand's coming in here. It is. Let's go ahead and grab a ender chest. I'll throw it right there. Going to need that air charm back on now. Go. We're going to... We don't need that connection there at all. We're going to pull it out the side here. And it's only going to pull about half of the soul sand, and I'm fine with that. It doesn't need all of it. Seriously. At all whatsoever. I'm not in a dire rush for this stuff. I just want to have it, right? But anyway, there we go. We should start seeing soul sand. Let's set the filter to one single stack. And there you go. We're already, getting the materials we need to kind of get this wither going. I did forget one thing, though. I'm going to have to head over to the mob farm for a second and grab some necrotic bones. Because we need wither-proof blocks, and we can actually get that from wither dust. So, yeah, let's go get that. There we go. We got all our necrotic bone. We're just going to take those, probably throw them in here for all that matters. And that's not the recipe. This is the recipe here. We need wither dust, I suppose. And I need to take those necrotic bones to actually make a much more of the stuff here. Necrotic, wither dust. We got 1,000 of them in there now. We should be good. Anyway, got a whole bunch of wither dust. We need these for the ender chest anyway, to kind of automate them. So having a good amount of them in the system is probably a good idea. But anyway, let's do that. Get rid of you. Probably only need like 2 stacks of these, to be honest. So let's do, yeah, 2 stacks should be more than enough. Let's do that. That should be everything there. We're going to need some power cells, so let's go ahead and craft 2 of those puppies, and 2 of the other puppies. We'll have to link up the power cell cards, but we'll get that done in a sec. And I'm just thinking of what else we need here. Probably soul sand. We have that in the chest anyway. Don't even know why I'm grabbing that, but I guess I'm grabbing it anyway. Let's do 4 of them to actually build a wither, so we can actually make our wither builder. We have conduit in our bag. I'm just thinking if there's anything else we need right at the second. I don't think so. I think we're actually good. We're going to have to go fight 1 wither, just so we can actually make the wither builder. So let's go ahead. The compact machine I might as well leave up here while we're working on it, just so it's close to the AE2 system if we come out. Let's go inside. Probably have a little bit of lag as usual as we go in here, and a little bit of lighting issues, because it seems like we do every time when we first come into one of these. Actually, this one doesn't seem too bad. Let's see here. Let's fly up here. I can't wait to be on other flight, man. This flight has been really nice just to be able to move around, do my building I need to do, and stuff like that. But at the same time, it has so many little odd quirks, just because it doesn't work like normal flight. It's more like, I don't know, levitation, I guess. But, yeah, it's a little funky here. We are going to build a 5x5, like I said. There we go. And what else we got here? That's 5 there. Is that 5? Yeah, that's 5. It's fine. I probably should have used a 1, but at this point, what's it even matter, man? Just get it finished off. Go. And that will let the wither spawn inside that little cage. We'll be able to use the mob crusher to kill it the first time. So I guess we can close it completely off. Let's do that. I forgot to link up my cards. Hopefully I have one in here. Of course I don't. We'll have to do that and grab the power cells. So let's go do that real quick, because I totally derped. Yeah, we can just use the crusher. The crusher is going to be able to one-shot it. As long as the crusher is not in direct fire of the projectiles, it can't actually be blown up by the wither. So that's kind of why it's going to go on the outside. We're also going to need a range upgrade now I think of it. Let's go to range. We're going to need the tier 3 probably at least. So let's go ahead and grab you. Sweet. That's going to make it, this thing only kills things one block in front of it. I need to go through the wall and actually kill a wither, so I need the tier 3. And I guess I just need to link these up. So let's go do that real quick. Let's see here, I can just do it on this one. Sweet. They're on ID 1, and that should be good there. Awesome. So last thing we need to do is kill a wither. Well, it's not the last, but next thing I suppose is throw the crusher. We're just going to kind of take it, throw it right here. I'm not going to stand on this thing because it's so hard to place blocks when you're levitating with this charm. We do need to throw that in there as well. So we have our range upgrade. We're going to need a power cell. Let's go there. So place you, set that to output, and put it right there. So that's already good to go. I'm actually going to pause that for a second because I need to go inside. We just need to grab ourselves enough skulls here to actually build a wither. So let's go ahead and grab. I think I need 2 of those as well. Yeah, let's just grab some. You know what? There's a stack to the system for all that it matters. Let's head up here. Let's get inside for a second and actually build the wither manually. There we go. Should be the only one we ever have to build manual. So that is pretty sweet. Did I really do that? Dagnabbit. I'm such a derp. There, it's 3 deep now. I only made it 2 deep for whatever reason. I wasn't thinking. Let's go ahead and grab you. Hopefully you'll be able to fly here. It doesn't want to fly here at all. Build a wither. Let's get outside. Let's actually close that off. The explosion can blow up this if it's in direct kind of view of the target. And sometimes you can lose these blocks as well. So it's actually kind of safe to do something like this, right? A little tunnel. And keep it safe there. But anyway, we have to go inside and grab our materials. Let's do that and that. Oh, it's actually going to be inside the crusher, isn't it? I'm a total dirt. Again, let's go there. We've got a collection. There's actually 1 or 2 more drops we're going to have to filter there, but that's a good start. We have our first nether star, so that's awesome. Let's actually go outside and start filtering this, I guess, first off, because that's probably going to be the best bet. Let's go ahead. Where's it at here? Filtering would be downstairs. Let's go here. Let's grab our Supremium. So we got our first Supremium, which is actually pretty awesome. I'm just going to throw that into a compacting drawer because we can get the blocks. Nether stars, you know what? You can go to compacting drawer as well. And what else we got here? The Wither Ash. I don't even know if we need it, but I'm just going to throw it there. Give it a drawer full, kind of let it void off after that point. That's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and grab the builder. The builder is going to be pretty simple at this point. We do have the star in the system, right? We're good. We got ourselves a Wither builder. That should be a quest, hopefully. Yeah, that is a quest. And I think we got everything we need here. So let's go ahead and grab some power. Need some item conduit. We do not need fluid. I don't know if I need crates or not. I don't think we do. We need 1 more ender chest, that's for sure. This is going to be the main one. Just kind of pull the finished items. I guess not finished items. The actual items back from the system here. Let's actually go inside the cube. The builder is actually going to go on the bottom because that's kind of how it works here. Actually, we don't need to break a block. It'll actually go through 1 solid block, so it kind of keeps it protected here. Again, unless it gets hit directly, it does not explode, so it's pretty safe. We're going to change the power around here too. Let's kind of break you. Sweet. And we're going to run the power way back. I want to keep these machines kind of as safe as possible. So yeah, like I said, they can kind of sometimes get blown up through blocks. So you have to build this kind of little tunnel thing, right? Just to keep everything safe. We're going to have to do that on both sides here. So, oops, don't need that. Doesn't matter. I'll fix that later on. There we go. Get our tunnel. Oh, man. Look at the slidey mouse. My mouse pad, man. I think I need a new one. It just kind of slides sometimes, it feels. Anyway, let's do that. Go and get this all wired up. We'll need to pipe items into this one, so that isn't that big a deal. We're going to do that through the chest, which is right here. And this will be the feed chest. And after that, our wither should basically be automated. But I want to get the other one set up here first. So let's go do that. Power. We'll need an item line as well. Let's go here and make sure we get rid of that other conduit. So we really don't need it. Sweet, sweet. And we'll need, I guess, a insert channel here, which is all it'll be. And that'll end up pulling from there. I want to get this rest wired up first. But anyway, let's go over here, I suppose. This one's going to be the line to kind of pull the items out, as well as power this other machine. So we're going to do that. It'll be on our regular channel. So this is where the items are coming in from the mob farm right now. right now. Okay, I thought it wasn't working there for a second. So throw the power right there. Guess that works. And we'll just do that and get a line for items as well. This will be purely insert here. Oops, do not want to extract. That'll make a mess. Go. Let's get that going. That should be all linked up. We just need this one. Actually, I'm not going to turn on the extract right away because I need to see the items we need to filter. Because I think there's a couple more, like I said. And that should be good there. I think everything's good. So let's actually set this to extract. That's on insert, right? Make sure items are going in there. They are? Oh, I didn't give power yet. I was wondering why it wasn't working. Actually, I want to change this slightly. Let's kind of move it over just so it's like that. I wanted this far away from the explosion as possible. The explosions can't go this far, but better safe than sorry, right? But anyway, let's do you. Do you. Set you to extract always. It's got power. And that should be automated. It should automatically kill them. And it's going to go pretty fast at first, but afterwards, I think the soul sand's going to be kind of the limiting factor. Anyway, we'll let a couple go here. I'll probably have to mute this. Not mute this, but lower the sound a ton. Yeah, getting close to this thing is going to be a little difficult. I need to turn that off. There we go. Oh, I meant to set that to in. Change that to in. There we go. And once it's out of power, it'll stop spawning them. It should take a little bit. But yeah, we got automated withers here to keep up no problem. Nothing's blowing up because everything's running, right? Nothing's blowing up down here. It doesn't look like we lost any of our conduit, which if you don't build this little tunnel, sooner or later, one of the explosions is going to come around and blow up that conduit. So that's why I have it like that. Oh, no, the power actually lasts quite a bit of time. I just need to be able to see the items. Let's pull this. Let's let go for a couple seconds here. We're actually going to go outside really quick and set the filters on all these items. Then we can fix the extracts on the pipe. Just set it to auto extract. And yeah, we should be done at that point. This item here isn't used for a lot, but it can be turned back into 3 wither skulls. So I'm not going to worry about the auto crafting right now. But if we reach a point where we need a whole bunch, we definitely have them on demand. It could set up for auto craft, right? Anyway, for right now, I think I'm just going to put in one of those. I should have probably put that wither dust there. I'll move that later. Because actually I might be able to do it real quick. Maybe. This here. Then lock that. You locked? Sweet. And move that to one of these. Because the wither dust actually isn't used for that much. At all whatsoever. Supremium, I think we already did. Let's actually do that. So I can see what I need to filter here. Oh, the essence was done. The skulls. We won't have skulls directly. It looks like we have everything, actually. Essence has a place to go. That has a place to go. Yeah, everything already has a place to go. So that actually works out. Everything's filtered. So we can just start automatically pulling that stuff in now. And this should be done at that point. It will slow down after a point. So, I mean, after I turn the power back on, it's going to kind of drain every skull we own. But after that point, it won't matter anymore. Extract always. There we go. What is healing? Oh, because it doesn't have power? Whoa. I hit the right click button as I got hit because I panicked. Let's go back inside. Try not to do that time. Do that this time, I mean. Set that to out. And I want to make sure soul sand's actually coming in. It is. It's actually down to a normal speed now. And withers will, you know, come in here. They'll kind of get powered up. They'll get killed. And then the items should all get pulled. Which is awesome. Like, look at all that essence already, man. We got tons of that. And yeah, that's automated withers right there. That's all that it takes. It is super simple. It's going to take up this machine. It looks a little bit strange, just with those little kind of safety tubes there. But it's all you need, man. And yeah, let's kind of go see our numbers here on the essence and stuff. Because I'm curious how much we already have. Because really depicts, I guess determines, exactly what we can do here. And we already have 16 blocks of this essence. And each one of these is 9 of the supremium, which is also 9 of that, right? So, yeah, 9 of that, I mean, which we can turn into 9 times 4, 36 of the supremium essence. So, as we downcraft it, we kind of get more and more and more, kind of in a way. Stars. Nether stars. How many of those have we got already? Only 5? Really? That seems low. Oh, 5 blocks. We actually got a ton. Look at that. We already got 51 nether stars. That was awesome. So yeah, that's just going to keep running the entire pack, giving us nether stars as we need them, and lots of that essence. There you go. Our essence is totally automated. It is coming in here once in a while. The number's going up there. We have 428 already. And I went ahead here. You can see I got a whole lot of patterns. I think we're actually going to get to making the armor because that's going to actually give you proper flight. And yeah, so premium armor, it's really good. It is really awesome. It's arguably not as good as the armor I'm wearing, the Flux. But since it's going to give me flight at this point, it is fast flight. And that's going to be pretty cool. But I went ahead and made all the recipes we're going to need. So all the different tiers of the ingots for the essence. All the tiers of this stuff as well that we're going to need for the, I guess, the regular essence as well. Plus all of the armor cores, because otherwise this would have been a bunch of crafting. This way I could just get the system to do it for me, and I don't have to worry about it. But anyway, let's go ahead and get all the recipes in here. Just kind of pile them in, let them do their thing. I'm loving those encoders. Those encoders are great. It just makes it so I want to set up all these recipes kind of like this. It's just like done. I didn't bother doing this back up to the top essence because we're downgrading them, right? So we're avoiding the infusion stones. That's kind of the point. Plus, I don't think we need the green ones, the very base inferium as well. The yellowish green ones. Because, yeah, we can just grab those straight from the system. We have thousands of them. I think like 5,000 or 6,000, so we're good to go there. Let's grab that. Let's pop all that stuff in there. Let's go ahead and go to the cores, I guess, first. Let's make 4 of these top level ones. Let's grab them. There we go. Everything looks like it's good. The only thing we might run out of is leather. So we're going to have to make that recipe here. But there we go. There goes our cores. You can see how much stuff there is, too. It just would have been a lot of crafting because you have to kind of craft all the levels before it. That's why I'm doing the top level first and kind of crafting. Otherwise, it's going to use, you know, the supremiums or whatever level I've already made. And, yeah. Well, I mean, if I did it the other way. I guess I would grab the inferium cores if I started there. This way, I don't even have to math it out. I could just grab 4 of each and kind of call it a day. I think that's everything. No, 1 more. We still have, oh no, 2 more. We're going to do 5 tiers, right? Grab that one. Then we just do the base tier. Right here. What happened there? What happened to them? Didn't I make those ones already? I don't know what I did. I might need to grab 4 more. We'll grab 4 more, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to watch a video. Maybe I messed up a recipe somewhere? I have no idea. Or I did them out of order, maybe. Oh, I did too, because the green. Yeah, I did that one first. I should have done that one first. They're just a little out of order in the list there. That's cool. So that means 4 more of these. And that's why I was trying to do them in the right order. Anyway, that's good there. We have 4 of all of our cores. We should be able to make the ingots we need now. So let's go ahead and grab those. We're going to need 20 of each. So let's go ahead and grab 20 of those ones. There we go. Oh, hopefully. Going to have that. Going to let that go. That's going to hopefully speed up there in a second. I don't know why that's taking so long. But we do need 20. Let's grab them. I want to wait till they're done. Otherwise, they're going to kind of grab from each other. I don't really want that, right? It's going to get real messy. But, yeah, man, having proper flight. I mean, I've enjoyed this flight charm. But at the same time, it's been painful. Because it just has those odd levitation quirks. And, in fact, I'm probably going to just pull that off right now. And, just right-click that thing. Throw it in here, just in case we ever need it. Kind of get rid of it here. Do that. And then probably 20 of these as well. There's a really good sword with this mod, too, actually. I think it's like 20 damage or something. Let's go to Supremium. It's actually pretty crazy. Yeah, 21 damage, so it's not bad at all. It's not the fastest, I guess. This is not too bad. The pickaxe is 19 at 1 point. I bet you anything damage per second, that pickaxe is better. Just based on the speed alone. Oh, that's bad mathing. But anyway, we got all our ingots, right? I think so. Oh, again, I did them out of order, didn't I? Dagnabbit. Let's do 20 of these ones. There we go. Then we'll have to grab 20 of the base level. And then finally we can make our armor. And you can see just how long this has taken with this. Just think of how long this would have taken if I crafted this all by hand. So that's kind of why I just made the recipes. I mean, you could just go down here, just pull them out like they're nothing, right? You don't have to have the things in the system. Those encoders are actually making our life super easy. Anyway, let's go to, I guess, let's go to Mystical. Mist? There we go, that's fine. Find the section with all the armors. Let's grab that one there. Sweet. Let's grab the helmet. Then I guess the chest. And quite a few of these actually have perks. The base level has nothing. The second level I think is swimming. No, water breathing. There you go. That's a pretty cool one. Gonna have that. So if you need those kind of buffs there. I mean, if you don't want to do enchantments, I guess it's useful. But for most people, they're never going to use it for that bonus alone. This one here is, what is the bonus on this one? Step assist, which is almost a penalty in some packs. The way I see it, especially the Skyblock, step assist is not something I really want. It's too easy to walk off an edge. This one here is no fall damage, so I guess that one's not too bad. But you can see the armor is just going up almost every step. It is really good armor. I just don't think it's as good as the Flux with a charge, right? So the Flux armor with a charge blocks a ridiculous amount of damage. Although this stuff might be able to be enchanted. I'm going to have to check that out. I think it can. I'll probably worry about that later. We do have tons of essence, so we could enchant this pretty crazy. But anyway, there we go. We got us premium boots. Pull this puppy off right here. Throw that on. And apparently go upstairs for no apparent reason. But check that out. And look, that's regular flight. Like, that's a real flight. Not that flight we have been working with. And that's really cool. We'll be able to upgrade this too. So if we go to @Mystical. Probably not going to do it right now. Like, there's one there. Charm mining AoE. That's for the pick, I believe. But we don't worry about that. There's a table we need to make too. Something like the part tinkerer or something like that. How do you do that? There's a way to see all the upgrades. Probably if you go to the chest. Yeah, armor core. Right there. It's the tinkering table. You make one of these puppies, which isn't too bad. Actually pretty basic. Is that the one we have? No, you need to make the soul stone. Yeah, that's easy. Sweet. Anyway, you just take some essence, some shards, that make one of these charms. And depending on which charm you're doing, it's going to kind of depict what you can put on it, right? So this one's for strength. It would give you strength. Absorption is probably the one I'm going to make for the chest. And each slot kind of has a different kind of, different upgrades you can have on it. So that's the chest here. You get wither resistance, anti-venom, fire resistance, or resistance. Resistance really good too. So it's really whether I want absorption or resistance. I guess you can go to use on this one. Same thing. You can get night vision, absorption. You can see there a lot of the same ones. That's probably the only custom ones there. Yeah, that's the only ones there. I think we can get speed on these ones here, the boots, right? Jump boost, absorption, anti-venom. I thought you could get speed on these. Maybe not. No, they used to have speed. Maybe it's on the legs. Doesn't matter that much. I'm just kind of curious here. Yeah, you can get speed. So I may do this one. Maybe we'll do that later on. I mean, at this point, it's nothing to do. You basically just take the armor, put it in there. I would just need this stuff. So some sugar, a blank charm, a little bit of prosperity, and a block of Superium. Which is no problem anymore because we have tons of essence. I mean, even with what we just did, we have 432. So that's actually pretty awesome. Really, do we still have that much? I guess it keeps going up as we stand here, right? Because we would have used a bunch of it. But either way, we're doing good. We got ourselves a proper set of armor with flight on it now. We can move around quickly. So yeah, a lot of times I was having to make cuts just for walking between platforms, which was pretty silly, and I don't have to do that anymore. But anyway, I think I'm actually going to wrap this one up here. So I'm just going to let everyone know that I do have a Discord. If you want to stop on by, say hello, any of that jazz, feel free. Everyone is welcome. Just keep it classy. That's all I ask. Also, I do have Patreon, so if you want to think about supporting me moving forward, making videos, that'd be absolutely fantastic. I do have 3 servers currently for my Patrons. I have this pack. I have Enigmatica 2 Expert, but it's the World Gen, so like the normal version of this pack. And I also have Full Craft server where my couple of my Patrons actually did a crazy spawn. It actually looked really good. But I am going to end this one here. So as always, if you guys like this video, please hit the like button. If you really liked it, hit the subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Well, you guys all have a good one. I'll see you guys next video. Later.